And welcome back. Right, so we have very little to do. I've just checked. There's a tiny bit of top up for the animals. I mean, the really tiny weeny. And there's one load of silage to take to our BGA. Yeah, that's it. It's just that really. And then it really is. This month has gone on for a long time. Yeah, we've got everything done. The grass we did. Everybody. Let's just check pH and other such things on all of this. Yeah. No, the grass has just been done. I just literally sent the Zeta away from the middle of the field. So nitrogen. We'll check that. That's the one thing we will check. Right, that is that. So this is the last job. Then we can finally, yes, put this month behind us and go to the next month. It's nothing to, July, August. I can't remember. What did we decide we were actually going to? I was wondering whether we were going to do some canola. No, I think we're going to stick to wheat and barley, weren't we? And how's the point? Was there something lower down that we could do? No, there wasn't. No. Sugar beet is, that's later in the year to get that. So now then, I've got to check the new bakery to make sure the water and everything's in that. Yeah, that is true. I haven't done that. That is the one thing that I didn't look at to see if that was all sorted, because there's water and all sorts to stick in there. So yeah. Right, let's have a look. No, wrong way. Should take pretty much all of this by the look of that. That looks like it's nearly out. Right, let's go and have a look at this. Let's see if I can remember where the thing is. No, actually you don't need to, you just need to stand on the... Aha, we have no water. Right, okay then, so water. Well, where is the... Aha, okay, so we need the lorry for that as well. Oh, brilliant, it wasn't too much then. Smashing. Right, water. Let's get the water done for everything that needs watering. There's a slight top up for the animals as well, for the cows. Animals. I won't say the animals because now we have obviously. Yeah, there is also the. Did I do the lords? Yes, we did. We will actually investigate. We're not going to rush off through the day as if like everything's okay, because yeah, there is quite a lot to do. The milk. There is no very little. It's a slight touch up of the water, which I think, looking at that, we actually topped up. But I might be wrong. No, I am not. Smashing. Now then, bakery. Now then, did I leave myself on this one? And now I know where it is now, because I have placed this at least 2 or 3 times, but did I leave myself? I did leave myself my barrels. Excellent. Now then, sugar. We need to check the lords. We've not placed the lords then. We said we were going to, but we haven't. We do need to place that, because that's going to be the one that does the sugar. Let's just make sure. How did we? Yeah. So this is the one we're going to do for the flour. Now, do we have anything? We do, oats and barley. We have a lot, so we need to be sticking. What's the storage like on this beast? Doesn't tell you until it's got something in. Right, so you're done. Now, will we need this for anything else? I don't think we need it for sugar or anything else. We'll just start this, and then we'll go and grab the 100. Right, let's top this up. Smashing. Right. What are we going to use? No, we don't really need the lorry for everything, do we? That is true. Got plenty of other things. It's not the lorry show. Let's use my... Let's get the... In fact, let's take these both up to the top. We'll drop the funguses off and things like that. Get all the jobs done. So we've topped them both up, because there were quite a few. I'm glad we've done that. We had quite a few of the tractors that are looking decidedly, yeah, getting low on fuel, so I'm glad we've done that. Right, now then, that's a bit tight, but as long as we don't crash. Yeah, work should be good as well. Right, let's drop these off. Yeah, it's a nice place to be, actually finally finished. It really is. We did not drop them off at all. Right, well, we're going to cheat a little. I'm going to drop these. And we'll let one of these actually sort the matter out when we next use them. Yeah, we shall. So it's cheaty, but hey ho. Smashing. Do love using the fast track actually as our lead tractor, in so much as it's obviously terribly fast, well suited, good at steering and all that type of thing, so it is my go-to. It is true that is it on this Let's Play is very often, frequently the lead for that very reason, speed and agility. Now then, have we got anything? We have got 70 tonners. I know where they are, I just remembered. Let's go grab one here, all over by the... Yes, well, we've just been. We've got two of them. So we could also press gang the... Can't think of the manufacturer. Versatile, I can. I knew it would pop eventually. Right, let's get them all. And we could also grab the... Yeah. This is a rounding up exercise of everybody who's over here who really needs to be somewhere else. Yeah, which one of them is little old you? Yeah, that was a bit of a red herring. I didn't need you, did I, actually, last time? I brought you over here because I thought I was going to have to shift all the stones, and we didn't do it like that in the end. No, I did actually. No, I'm thinking about it. I did use you. My bad. So he was very useful. Yeah, thinking about it, I did have to move the stone, I remember. Yes, there was a moment when I didn't think I would, but actually, yeah, we did in the end. That's right. I do remember it. Well, we should just stop these. That is true, we have a lot of design work to do. Actually, that is exciting. Yes, I had forgotten. I was going to plough through the day, and we have actually, this is true, got quite a lot of... We've not got the money. I think tomorrow morning we may well have the money to do at least the design work of fields, yeah, things like the fields, not the fields, the no, I will need that in a minute actually. Oh wow, they are a long way off. Right, so we should wait a minute. So what do we need? Well, we need to be grabbing some barley, which I would imagine not much made it over this way. So actually we've got to go back where we've just been. Wow, get that shifted. 550 tons. Yeah, we did. Oh, we have actually. All the barley is over here. Smashing. Thank you very much. And where is the Pharisee? Oh. To me it looks like the Pharisee has actually fallen over, which I've never seen one do that. I'm sure that looked like you'd... Yes! Well, I've never seen that before. Well, I have now. I don't know what the worker did to make it tip over. I suppose you can do that by having the... I don't really know, you've got the weight on. How on earth did he tip that? Or she. Yeah, how did they tip that? Absolutely bizarre. Right, anyway. Right, so let's stick this in and make sure that I have actually activated the... Now that is a point. It's, I think... I've had this once. It's either this side, and I think if I remember right, you have to open that. I'm not sure it likes that. Let's have a look at this. You may need to do this. Open door. There you go. It is this one. What's right now? Is there one on the other side? Because I actually... Yes, I had this on Wasnishi. It was actually part of the map. I think I did leave it open. Right, smashing. I'm not sure if there's a limit on the storage to this or whether it's one of the bigger ones. Ah, no, it's not. It's one of the little ones. Not necessarily a good fit for us, but hey ho. That's not really going to hurt, is it? I suppose if we know that, we really don't need such a lot of barley. Right, okay, so that's that sorted. Are we going to do multiples, I would say? We could well. Yeah, let's get this job sorted. We also need to get some sugar. We do for the... Oh, actually, that's what we need the lorts for. It is, actually, thinking about it. Let's put that back in and we'll grab some... That is the point. Let's just check that it does take that. Yes, our new... Must be lower down. Yes, we've got that. Wheat flour, barley flour, oat flour, sorghum flour. Yes. Okay, smashing. So then, barley we've just done. Ah, so we must have stuck those in the another. Right, so there's nothing in there. In that case, let's go have a look. We do have wheat, don't we? We've just looked. I'm sure. Oh, oats. Oats. So where did we stick the oats if it's not in there? Well, my guesstimate would be the big one over there, right next to the farm supplies production. That would be my guess. Because, well, I would have thought I'd have stuck some over there. I don't understand why it's all over here. 170 tons. That's 140 on here. So there is somewhere else, which I would guess we put one load in one of that one over there. I would guess. No, we don't really need that much, do we? Still, we could have ferried some across to the other one. That would have actually been a sensible thing to do, thinking about it. Then we don't have to keep hauling from this until every other day, until it's all gone, of course. We may as well use our brain and actually, yes. Then we will buy some sugar. But we also need to place the lords that we have been threatening for a long time. That can be the thing that does the sugar, because our bakery needs sugar. So we need to buy the sugar inputs, and obviously then the lords will transfer the sugar. I think I did say I was going to put the lords down last session, if I remember rightly. Yes. So it's not a surprise. Not sure if I was waiting though to, mind you. Yeah, I'd like to keep this particular bit of grass here. I want some sheds here, definitely. But this seems to be our production area, which makes sense that they are quite close together, really. Right, we want to shift those out of the way. Yes, as I want the lords for making the clothing and that. We obviously have got quite a lot of wool. I would like to get that going. Yes, I'd like to. But it's not to only rely on the energy business. We have got a lot going for us on this Let's Play, so... Right. Yeah, we need to check that the flour is distributing. Let's get all these other jobs done as well. We'll stick this in. I think the lord's somewhere in between that lot, actually. So, let's see, can we... somewhere here, I would say, actually, and that's not going to block anything either. Hopefully I'm not in the way. Yeah, I would say... all there. All there, for that matter. No, I want a good run up for that. It's not going to get in the way. I think that's where that trailer is. I think that's not a bad place. Let's get the fast track again. Let's shift a bit of stuff out of the way. Yeah, we'll soon have these things in sheds. Rather than strewn around the map. Yes, I would like to do some design work. It's funny, in quite a few Let's Plays I am at this stage. Yes, Hobo's Hollow have always had sheds, because they did start off as a farm manager. No, a traditional Let's Play, it did. Not a start from scratch, my usual start. It really was a traditional start, a new farmer start. Do you know, I'm tired. Words aren't popping. Right, let's get the traveller shifted. I always find it difficult with the traveller to actually see which side has got the 3-point link. It's not that easy. Stick you behind that for the time being, out of the way. Yeah, the schnuffle stuck. I have to keep practicing saying that, otherwise I'm going to get rusty. Right, so I think that's good enough. Let's try that. And then we shall... yeah, that's better. That's not bad at all. Right, so we want productions. The all-in-one by the Lords. Which is that beauty there. And yeah, that's to manage. And actually that is a point. This is actually, yes, this does make a good place because it's right near to if we need to ferry things from either. I think we ought to be sticking. I did threaten this, but yeah, actually money again. We shall be careful. Right, let's stick that there. Now then, do we need water for any of these? I can't remember. No, yes we do for that. So, do you know something? I think we're going to stick a... Right, let's manage this the proper way. Right, so we don't want to be making bread here, because we have a proper one, but we do need to be... Do we double up a set of... We can always activate those. They're not going to hurt. And those... It's not... Yeah, it's not like... Yeah, now this is the one I want to be doing. Fabric wool. Sugar beets, sugar cane... And obviously clothes. Now we need to be saying what we want doing. So we want to... We're not doing bread, really. We're doing flour. So we could use the dairy on this. That is the point. If the Milmond is not managing, we just... I'll check. I can't recall. Distributing. And... Fabric wants to be distributing to... Sugar distributing, and clothes selling. Yes, smashing. That's all done. So we now need to be, for the first time ever, shifting the wool. And I'm trying to think, have we got... Now this is still increasing. I don't get this. I thought this switched off in the spring. We've got seasonal growth, so how come I am still getting wool? Have they changed it? I don't know with... Yeah, I presumed it was like old seasons. But I counted these a couple of sessions ago and it was up to 6 and a bit. Now we've got 8 and a bit, so that's still going. Just make sure that my seasons on camera is still on and I haven't knocked anything or... Yeah, 1 day seasons. Yeah, absolutely. Well, how bizarre. So they must have changed rules. Now then, can we... Yeah, I don't like auto-loading, but the one thing I do allow is auto-loading of these type of things because I have done it the manual way. Now, again, I think we ought to go big on this one, so we'll go to the store and we should grab... Now then, where did I stick the lorry? It was somewhere about... Did I leave it at the top? Here. Right, let's go and grab a curtain side. Ah, no, but that's... Do release it to make sure it does pick up wool pallets. Because I've never done them. Now, that's the point, actually. Doesn't that auto-load? Ah, but it does. It may well do, actually. That's the point. Let's check it out. Oh, we do need a... It would be nice to get some use out of that. It really would. No, I don't need to repair or anything. That's all done. Right, let's see. That is a point. Why do we need to buy something when we might already have it? I'm not into wasting money. And there's no need. Let's just go and check it. Right. Let's see. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Customize. Yes, and... Oh, this is not one of the auto-load ones. This is the just bought as is. Okay. Now, yeah, well, I think we might actually go for that. If I'm honest, it's not a bad... Yeah, I think I'm doing, obviously, so we do need a auto, right, that's okay. So we have another trailer. We may well get some use of that for that over here, this exact place for keeping these all topped up, sugar and stuff like that, when we have to manually do. Right, let's go over to the store. Trying to think if there's anything else we need on this Let's Play while we're over here, because we don't get over here that often. don't. It should be harvest. Yeah, that is a point. If this is going to be a recurring thing, I wouldn't mind us actually buying a harvester at some point. So we'll keep a lookout in the sales. We'll. It's just not something I normally look at or look out for. So, yes, right, now then. Aha. Hooray. I did do it. Fantastic. So we want auto load. Now this is in, I think it's in miscellaneous. I bought one yesterday in Rombos. No, a couple of days actually now. It isn't yesterday. The Profiliner. Now we're going to lease it just to make sure. I actually quite like that. Oh, it costs us. The Chrome does not. We'll keep it on Chrome then. Yes, and do we go... Yeah, I'm never going to do bale loading, but it doesn't cost you anyway. So, right, should we lease it just in case I'm wrong? Yes, we shall. And we can actually purchase. That is the one feature I do love. Oh, it's... Now, this is a tractor, and that is I am not leasing a... Yeah, let's go grab the... Yeah, in fact, for once, I'm going to allow... I'm trying not to, but yeah. Let's imagine I can run quickly, very quickly. So let's go and get this. I don't want to get back into the habit of, like, not running. I want to not be going in menus, except for when we're doing productions and things like that. So... Where did I leave the lorry? Wasn't far off here. This is why sometimes this is not always the best option. Now we had the lorry. Okay, let's not get bogged down with such things. There is definitely a very quick way to do this, and that is to say, show on map. You see, it wasn't far away, it's just that this is, yeah, smashing. I do love that feature. Right, now then, let's go pick that up, and let's go and test this out, and stick that in the Lords, and get some clothes made. I would imagine that's quite a lucrative, well, it is quite a lucrative business, definitely. So we're trying to spread our wings. So sugar, we need to buy some sugar. That's the other thing we need to do. Yes, I thought we'd go whizzing straight into August, but no, there's a lot of work for us to do. This is true. Let's grab that and we'll stick him on follow. No, it. Yes. Yes, I realised it was funny. Obviously, I was brought up in a time where political correctness has become a major thing now, where talking about he or is now become something that people get all hung up about. So when you refer to a police a man, it really, yeah, that was because of when I was brought up. It is not because you're being funny about thinking about the fact that there can't be such a thing as a police woman anymore. Now, it never was, but it's quite funny. But obviously when you're brought up, it does colour your colloquialisms and the way you talk about things. So, and it seems now that we live in a time where I need to rechange the way that I say about a police person. But then again, it does get into the realms of silliness. So yeah, it really does. If you're going to talk about a gingerbread person rather than a gingerbread man, is really, I think it's gone stupid, if I'm honest, this political correctness. I really do think it has gone absolutely nuts. Right. Anyway, yeah, now you're getting into dangerous territory. Now, do I remember how to open the curtain signs? Yes, I do. Auto load. Will it do it automatically? No, I think now was it Y? Was it V? No, it was I. It was B and down there. Z. B. Okay, I'm forgetting then, because I thought it was Z and B. Y. I've actually shut that again. Right, let's switch that off and follow us. Now, I'm sure. Let's use actual, yeah, proper keys rather than my controller. Okay, I've moved from that. Enable autoload 5. Loading Euro pallets, right. Z does something. Z does the closing of the curtain sides. So it's open back door. No, it's at left. It is B and Z, so I am right. So B. Smashing, not close enough to get those at the back. I am now. Yeah, now that's the downside to using such a large thing, and that is smashing. So 62%, so we should be able to get almost all from this next one as well. I do like it when a plan comes together. So we will actually use that new... Oh, well, I don't know that it is a new feature, because I don't always notice things, but I've only just noticed the fact that you can purchase a hire, a lease. Yes. Can. So yeah, I think it's a great feature, I truly do, because often I do think we do want to try before we buy. Well, I certainly do, because like that, the only bad thing is, well, you've always wasted your thing. So now we know that this does exactly what we want it to do. Let's select you, and we're going to purchase. Yes, I really do. Smashing. And now we need to be sticking this in the laws. Aha. Brilliant. We won't stick this on here, we will shut the sides. We should be good. Shall? Smashing, excellent job. Right then, now we want sugar inputs. Now that is, we want yes, we do want the tractor this time. But of course I switched the engine off. Do you know I'm getting really good at that? Even when I don't really want it switching off. I'm getting terror. It's because I have engines running all the time. It is, I have that mod that stops you from doing that. Yeah, so let's grab some. Through all of the types of sugar. Yeah, grab some of each. And I don't suppose it does matter because we're paying for it if we do actually do a full load of each. Just say it means I can forget about it for a bit. So I've sort of gone back on this, on what I said. I haven't done this since Orbella on where I have, and I've got it on a few Let's Plays now, this particular bakery. I do this under protest because I do actually like the fact that we only do the things that we've got stuff for. But this is not us selling directly, this is us buying sugar to put in a chain, and we are paying for it as well. So I am obviously in the process of creating sugar, which I was doing for the BGA, but I now think probably will keep back for our productions. But yeah, so at that point we will just keep the sugar. But obviously for now, whilst we haven't got the sugar harvested, we shall be buying in sugar. Yeah, all 3 different times so that it can keep up with productions, but we're not selling sugar. Yeah, so it's... Oh, please don't tell me your full name. I've had a lot of difficulty with... Oh, come on. Oh, please. I had a lot of difficulty with this in lots of different configurations. realise I have a problem with this in this configuration though. Yes, this is starting to get to the point where I need to say I'm not having this mod. But yeah, it is. It's been out for quite a few weeks now. I think it's not one I'm going to bin, it's one I'm just, because it's a bit of a menace. Yeah, because now what do? We've got 34 tons of that, and we have no means of getting shut of it, and it's cost us money. So that's annoying. Right, okay. Sugar again then. This is a quandary for another day, it really is. Can I force tip it? I suppose we could, actually. Yeah. Yes, I am looking to put another competitor, Mantrid's actual set point, where we actually have to place it, and it costs us, but only in the winter when we're actually doing really well. We don't want full, 70 tons, 50 tons even. 40 will do nicely. It's a 70 ton, yeah, I was right. So my brain doesn't need to have woken up this morning. Yeah, it's quite early on a Saturday morning, and I thought, you know, let's get some work done. Yeah, my brain doesn't seem to have followed. Alright, so this is what we want. We switch the sugar on, and it should go to our... Now that's what we want to see. Just a pop like that. Right, so now we want to cut sugar beet. And then we want sugar cane. Yes, that way it keeps up the... Whoa, I had to do it. I had to get it. I have been through a few sessions where I haven't actually done that, which is quite nice. But yes, I seemingly have got to... yeah, today obviously is a session when I'm going to smack something. Oh, no, we don't want too much. Yes, this is quite expensive, it really is. It's, yeah, buying in products, it's not cheap, so it's not like it's a free, it really is. That is a lot of money. Yes, it does cost you to do your productions, but it is still better than not. This is why I used to buy in at Orbella on an Elm Creek. It was literally for that very reason. Because I had a sugar factory and I wanted to produce the most from it that I could, which is why I bought the inputs in. Right, sugar cane, last one, and then it is hopefully time for us to go through until the morning. I didn't plan on this being a lot quicker, but this is the trouble. Getting your productions up and going it takes a bit of effort, and once it's up and done, it should be alright. That's true, I want to check the mill mod while we're here as well. See how much milk, or whether it's keeping abreast, because this is a professional dairy. Let's have a look. Yeah, that is... Wow, actually, no, that's nearly full, so... Maybe that we do need to take some milk and use the... Now, obviously the Lortz one isn't fantastic, but it can assist. I think I've got 3 dairies on... my Hobo's Hollow, and all 3 are switched on now, because again I've had the same where the one dairy cannot keep up, and we haven't got the meal one, we've got 3 little ones. I mean 3 different types of the ones, the all-in-one by the Lords again, and right, so we are now finally at the point where we've done our now silage. Let's grab the lorry, we'll go and top that up. Yeah, we will actually. No, we won't. Yeah, we have actually. Yeah, it's true. Let's just speed time up to 360 till about tea time. We did say we were going to do the animals. We did actually. This is true. one job at a time. Let's take it to 4, and then we should top the animals up as well. It makes perfect sense to do it later on. Wow, our now that is more than energy, way more than energy. So our producing is definitely paying off dividends. Right. Wow, that's certainly gone down somewhat. Let's try and get this a bit better. Oh, now gone too far that way. Right, well, while you're doing that, we should go grab the fast track and yeah, we shall fill anything that needs doing on the animal side of things. And we shall need... yeah, actually, this is perfect. Right. TMR. Yes, that's annoyed me, that has. Yes, it's... I've had to, obviously when I've had it as the... my primary thing of that particular trailer, the one by Mack Trucker, has been for digestate. It was a very reasonable price, but I have found that you need to dig a hole. I know it sounds stupid, yeah, to dig a hole, and so that it actually works, and it does actually work when you do that. But yeah, I'm starting to not want to do that, so yeah, I presume it must be something similar on that. It's on certain places it doesn't work, yeah, which is ridiculous. So yeah, I am fast not having it switched. It is funny as well, it is a trailer that appears very often in these sales, and that reminds me, what is on the sales? Ah, the little fence is still there. And we have another another HTZ. Tractors wise, I think we are, although it is very good value because they are 50 grand and they are a real good workhorse, do we need another HTZ? That is the question. Do you know, on this Let's Play, I don't think we need any tractor at all. I think mid-range was all I was saying we may have been short of. Yeah, we have got... we only got one Agristar on this one, right. 3... and, yeah, 4 big tractors. Do you know, actually, that might be not a bad thing to do. Thinking about that. Right, Dolly is not that far away, if I remember. Where is it? Ah, it's at the top. I remember seeing it. Somewhere over there. Just can't remember exactly where. Is it here? It is indeed. Excellent. Right, let's switch that engine off while we're up here. Let's be good. I'd like to. Water, which we did leave filling up. See, that's just, you've got to, yeah, I do like that. So when getting in and sorting things out ready for the next time, it's one thing I'm getting a little bit better at, actually. It is. Yeah, I have some very bad habits. Yeah, on an English map, I've got to get better at shutting gates. I have. It's I've begun to say that on Greenlands, and I have begun to do it. But I'm not. It's not perfected yet. Yeah, skills do take a bit of bringing in, don't they? Really. Right. So, animals we've topped up the TMR. And we need to top up this. See how much goes. We will leave the slurry till morning, though. We shall. going to say it should. I will leave that there till morning. Right, let's just check our animals and see about... I seem to recall was on this... We did have one set that were a few months behind. There we go, 6, so 4 more months. Right, smashing. About Christmas time I said, I think. Right, let's finally go to sleep until the morning. And 8 o'clock, yeah, definitely this time of year. Oh, please, I bet I've lost the HCZ now. Oh, my bad. Well, if I have, I have. It's tough on me. I should have known better. We are lucky. We will go fronts, and we will go for the one that costs us not a penny more, the 240. I'm not 100% convinced that that actually works. The Tony, I've had that one. That is one of the best in that range, actually. Do we need a little one on this? Do you know? No, I don't think we do. That is honest. We're not going to have vineyards or anything where we need a small tractor. And I do like my small tractors. Yes, I've not got anything. I've often used them in ways they're not supposed to be used for. Now then, 320,000. Let's see, this should now have things in it. It does, it has been making bread. Now this has got a storage limit of 7. Water, oh, wow, it uses all of its water. That proves how busy that has been then. It really does. Yeah, it can really produce a lot. I mean, an awful lot, which is why I like it. So... yeah, that proves how much it can use. It's literally used every ounce of its water. Its recipe is, I'll show you in a minute, it's phenomenal. And I was not sure whether it's, due to its storage only being 7 tons, whether that would hamper things. Not really, because as long as it's got enough water and sugar going in, it will produce lots of bread. I mean lots. It's a super duper monster. It cycles at 48,000, so it really has an enormous capacity to actually create bread. If you're selling, yes, if you're selling, that is true. So that means that obviously our flour's producing for that to be creating bread as well. So everything's working, the sugar and everything is all going into it. Why is that not? It's because it has taken all it needed. Right, animals, tick. We need to top up. Now we will have more silage now, yes. We shall have a look from our new place. We should have a lot of silage. Yeah, we're converting hay, grass to hay, and then hay to silage, which means 240 tons. And then we are producing grass to silage, which is another 240 tons. So yeah, it should be well over. Well, we will halfway through the day, so yeah, we shall see slurry. May as well get that done as well. Get all of our jobs done. Let's drop that off and let's get our milk. Yeah, let's get everything done. All those little jobs that are keeping our productions going. 320,000. That is... no, you won't do that, Mr. Smith. No, it's not how that works. Can do that. Can, this is true. I think we're probably going to need more. Yes, 20 tons short. I've done it again. Keep threatening to leave it, to have some in it, and I keep forgetting. Yes. To do that better. Just trying to straighten up so that I don't. let's make it easy on myself. Let's just go forwards. Will you still be on TMR? That is the real question. You will indeed. Right, let's go and grab the lorry, grab the silage, and stick that in all of our different... Do you know, I feel a time-lapse coming on. I do, because this is going to definitely take quite a bit of time. So, yeah, until we've run out of 480 odd tons, which I'm just going to double check that I am correct. Should have 508 tons. That'd be even better than you thought. Now we've got nothing in the new one. That's for future use. So, right, I do feel a time lapse coming on, because that's going to take at least 4 or 5 loads. So I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. think that is everything that we've got to do. Now, yeah, I could make a meal of this day, but I am trying to get us through to September morning. But what we are going to do is what we've been threatening to do. We have got enough money to sort of start the process. Now, I was thinking clearly about this. I don't want to take off too much. I've got to go into the overview map to sort of show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to use the width of the animal yards to be my guide for how much we need to do. And I'm going to literally take fences from this point, almost fence this in, you could say. That's the idea, if it'll let me do that. So that is what we're going to do. Now we're going to do just a complete run of fence to begin with, but we are obviously going to put gaps in. This is mainly just to sort of assist me in, yeah, trying to. So let's get on to keep my lines straight and everything. Now I want nice but not too expensive, because we're going to be putting a lot of this down. I do like the rusticy type. I think it fits well with what we are trying to do. Let's try to keep this straight. Is there any way you can actually see? Now that is true actually. Imagine now we got, this is mainly, that's annoying, because I think that's about straight there. It might be better if we use this away, actually, thinking about it. Wow, I knew it was going to be expensive, but actually I don't think that's far off. Yeah, this is going to be expensive. I knew it would be. It's just a way to assist me. I suppose if I'm going to use it as an assistance, though, rather than an actual, then I could knock the money off. Each one's about 20 grand. It all depends if I'm keeping it, though, in which case I shall keep it, but this is costing me more than I thought, actually. Okay. And again, yes, now if that goes the other side, then we can, yeah. Right, so this is the other one. From this point onwards, here. We don't need to necessarily fence the other way. Actually, that's not worked out bad. Let's try and look at how that intersects. I've no doubt I'm not going to get it spot on. That's bad. I'd say that is about 90 degrees. No doubt I'm totally out. Right, okay, now we need to do, oh, that's in the way. Let's try and gauge that. It isn't a bad idea to actually... See, that's not far off. Could be totally wrong. Smashing. Okay, wow, that is certainly one way to get down 100 grand. Okay, I've got to do that. That'll be the guide. Now we've left. Yeah, on this one we haven't. That is true. But I am. Yeah, this is more so that we know the area that we are having for. I might well do what we've done before as well, as actually plant grass rather than, yeah. Actually, that's not a bad idea. It's not, because we could double that up as a grass field, thinking about it. Now, I've not got enough to place, but this is just us demarcation lining. Yeah, let's go high, because I can travel quite quickly if I do that. Yeah, so that, now we know Right, obviously we know with that because we've got the yards, and we know this one because we've already got that as part of a field, so we don't need to do it this side. We don't, but that's, I just wanted to, so that I'd got a clear line of where I needed to be within to stick that in. It will assist us as we go forwards. So yes, there will be some making of grass inside there, and obviously sheds. I'm going to put, I don't know whether to put sort of sheds, I think a small set of sheds in each section, a bit like we've got that at the top. Don't necessarily have to be ultra expensive. There's some really good ones now. And that's the point. Has AliEN JiM actually stuck any special ones for this Let's Play? Wouldn't surprise me. I do love the Bavarian ones. Those ones there, the 8 gram ones, they're amazing. Actually, 20 gram ones. They're like 3 of those. That's actually not bad, because they are quite good. I like the, oh, it's got a pass through as well. No, I never realised that. Yes, something like that. You'd still get past it if you went. Yeah, you could, and you've got a pass through section as well. That's not bad for 20 grand. I like that. I'm not a massive fan of having big pillars. That has got those in, but it has to. Yeah, to demarcate the things, and obviously I like the fact it's got a pass through, so doing that wouldn't be bad. Again, I'm not doing this now, I'm just having a quick, we've not got enough, it's just in the back end when we've got some money. And other ones I do like these 30 gram ones, because again the pass through, they're nice, quite large as well. I've got those on Old Kiwi Farm. I do like those because again, and there's also little bits and bobs where you can store things at the side, where it's got that little bit of a skirt where it's not right down to the bottom. I love the black sheep modern ones, they are my absolute favourite, but I put them on everything. I don't want to always use the same old time. It is a shame though, because it is, now these are also good for at the edge of something. So if we were using the fencing to put a couple of these, they are cheap as chips, not very good for high things. That's the one thing I am going to say. Again, I'm not a big fan of the posts. I hate posts. So yeah, although I love that, it is good. I do like the easy sheds. They've got posts, but I think you sort of get away with those on the easy sort of sheds. But yeah, so that's idea. So we've given ourselves a guide now. We've got our fences, yeah, rusticy looking fence all the way down here. We have as a guide for where we are going to stick our sheds, which has not blocked us off from doing anything. That may have made things a little bit more tricky. We have got ways out. Yeah, I would like to make a better headland as well than this. It narrows and then becomes pretty useless. This one might be alright, it might be the next one actually. Yeah, I would like to make better use of these headlands. This is me though, I think, yeah, I'm happy with that. I think what we're going to do is, we could sort of cycle through the day, but I think I would like to get us through till tomorrow morning, if I'm honest. That's was the aim of today, to get all the jobs done. We've fed all the animals, and we've fed all of our productions ready for the morning. I think, let me just check. Yeah, this is the one that's the water. We did stick that in, I'm sure. Yeah, we did. 6 tons odd. So we should sleep through till morning. I do realise, obviously, yeah, we're not feeding our BGAs perfectly, but yeah, otherwise it will take too long. Each episode will take way too long. So yeah, I'm just going to. Where's the point? Where did I stick the? I do think that there is a need for us to have a second lorry. I truly do. On this Let's Play, this seems to be doing an awful lot of stuff. Let's take this over to. Yeah, no, that's funny. It didn't like, if there was another tanker around, it wouldn't. I couldn't fill the milk up. I just had a hunch, and I thought, well, let's shift the water and see if it's because there's another tanker. It was exactly because of that reason. Yeah, they didn't like the other tanker being in proximity. Smashing, we have done all of the milk. Right, let's should we do this properly? Should we take it to dinner and... No, we shan't. No, I'm happy. I know it's going to run out. This especially will run out, but so will the AliEN JiM. I've put 180 tons in that one, and I feel this one's 75. It is what it is. You can't always be just like that. Yeah, we've done everything that we can, and I'm happy. Let's just remind. Yeah, it is just that, right? So last sleep, and then tomorrow morning we need to get busy. We really do, and we will keep it 8 because we're doing a lot this month. It's all about field prep. And this is where I am going to leave it, ready for next session. It's been quite a long session. I would imagine we're going to get some decent tick-ups though, because obviously that's from the 2 BGAs that we should be getting tick-ups. So if this is not, and also all of our productions, gulp, yes, I wasn't quite expecting that, but yeah, that is stupendous. Very, very good. Let's just do that. Let's check our animals. I'm not doing them. That's next session's worry, not mine. That's future Mr. Me. Not... Yeah. Reproduction 80%. Oh wow. That's gone up 20%. So that means it could be October then. Wow, that is amazing. Right. And that is where I'm going to leave it. Yeah, any future jobs are all on little old me in the future. Absolutely not little old me now, who's signing out with a very respectable 620 odd. That is amazing. Oh, let's go out on a high. Let's see what we've got that's popped today. Ooh, the Paralink. Now this is the type of thing, actually, funnily enough, that really is down to... I know we need to buy the other sections of this, but really, this suits this down to the ground, so I know it's going to literally... Yes, we shall. Now the 8RT. What a beautiful tractor. Oh, I didn't realise it only went up to that, so we've got bigger tractors than that. Well, do you know, we'll say no, which is not like me to say no to a tractor, and I've not had an 8RT, so yeah, that is quite nice. Tracked as well. But to be honest, it's a funny thing to say, but really, for us, that's quite... Yeah, we need the bigger ones, we truly do. I'll tell you the one thing we will do is, yeah, we'll take one of the big ones, and we will go over and we will get that sorted. We will... Now that is the point. Which one of our tractors is the biggest large presently? Have we upgraded any of these beasts? 500, 665. The versatile is a monster, right? Okay, so that's the one we've upgraded. I know we brought that down here. My memory's bad, but not that bad. Well, it is sometimes. Right, let's pop over because we need to buy the back section, and that's going to cost us about 300 grand. But it is rather apt if we are going to use monsters that we... Yes, get them used. This is going to clear us out probably because these things are beastly in cost. Yes, I've pushed that light wolf out of my way before I can take a hammer to it. Yeah. Don't want to see you at all. You are in the naughty corner. Definitely. Now then. Yeah, we will eventually also upgrade the others. We're hoping that this is okay, because this hasn't got the... I don't think you can put 3-point link on this one, can you? It's literally just this. We'll have a look actually before I might be talking a load of nonsense. Let's just check. Now then. I think that's right between the 2 yellow posts. And repair. Customize. Can you have both? presume then, let's have a look, both. 665, right, okay, so it is what it is. I thought it was, I did think we'd investigate this already. So that is, it's got what it's got. It's got PTO, but it hasn't got anything else. So 3-point and it's stuffed, so I'm not sure. This is made for big tractors, so I would have thought this was the correct configuration for a tractor like this, rather than a 3-point, because obviously these are deliberately configured for this particular type of tractor. Yes, so now we need to buy the big back section to this, which is going to cost us rather a lot. But I just thought, I have been thinking about this for both this and Rombos, that this is the type of thing. Now I bought the Airhawk for that one, but obviously the Bourgault pack I've just put in a couple of days ago, and we are getting, I mean, straight away we've got one of these pop-ups, so let's see how much the back section. I know this is equally as expensive, it really is. Let's have a look. So it is under cedars. It is, isn't it? I'm sure it's a cedar, that is. I never thought of that. It won't show you the things because, yeah, actually, let's just look under cedars. I'm sure I am right. It's a cedar, not a planter. It should be the end ones. Here we go, the Bourgauts. Yeah, they're 430 grand that would have been. It's the air car, even that, it's so expensive. Gordon Bennett. Can you mix and match this with the Seed Hawk? Because I've got to be honest, it is a bit of a beastly cost. Really is. 21 tons versus 21 tons is double the cost. To me, it just seems absolutely ridiculously priced, which is why I don't think I actually put the Bourgault pack in. It's only on a special would I... It is a monster though, and I do like it's obviously no seal, so it is amazing for that. But do you know something? I think we're going to lease that and see if it works and then buy it. I do. I'm not a big one for... I mean, yeah, the Seed Hawk is obviously smaller. Let's see if this will actually work together. In fact, let's save this now. No. No. Didn't mean to do that. I must have pressed work. Right, what we should do is we shall save the game now. And this is a test to see if this would go, because I would ask the car, I always say this, it is true, I would ask the shop to see if you could possibly do this, and they would probably advise me against mixing manufacturers, and I would say, look, will it work? And they would say, well, yes, or well, no, or well, we wouldn't advise it, but yes, it would actually work. And I would say, well, I'm paying the money, so I'll do it. Which is exactly what I'm going to say if it does work. So let's just repair this beast, which I have no doubt is going to cost us tens of thousands, even with my settings. Yes, absolutely. Oh, well there you go, Mr. Smith. That actually was not too bad. No, I don't want to sell this vehicle. That was me being trigger happy. Right, so now... let's get the back section. Let's lease the air. Yes, let's lease the Airhawk, which has got exactly the same capacity. Exactly the same capacity, I believe. Or very, very close. Let's just check. Let's put your money where your mouth is. 21.8. Oh, actually. That's tonnage is the same, 45,810. You see, that might be what you're paying for, versus 21,800. So it is a lot bigger, double the size. Do you know? I think I'm happy with that. Let's lease it for now. I don't want convey. I like this actually. You'll keep it as. Toe between, yeah, I think we will indeed, and we shall lease you 7,650, yes, and we shall see if you work. If you do, then... So, toe between. So we need to... You go. And... Which is... I would say that. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at this beast, because I don't use these monsters very often. Yeah, that is the back, I presume. Oh, hold on a minute. Where is that? And that's where it links. It's hard to tell. Ah, now that's got wires, so that's going to be... Yeah, it is. Oh, I don't know that. Then that's got what tubes, which you would think would be for put seeds. So I think I'm right. I think it's t'other end. I do. I think we need to reverse that to that. I think this is the electrics for me, little old me. And also, yeah, it makes sense that you would be going up the ladder this end. Yeah, the end closest to. So that's my reasoning. And the wires are hooked up, so that's a good sign. Right, I know you. Yeah, you probably are not friends because you're competitors, but you know. Now this is the truth. Will you actually hook up? That is the point. You will. Absolutely excellent. So you work nicely. Yeah. Now then. Yeah, this is going to be beastly. I do realise that. Let's get this party started. Now we know this will work. Let's try and fill it though. Yeah. Now, you've got the horsepower to pull this. Stop. Don't you dare struggle with this. You don't get much bigger than you. There's only the 690s, which are only 30 horsepower different, and I don't see that 30 horses under the bonnet is going to make that much of a difference. Now then, can we get down there? Or are we best to go? There's not much in it. I'll get this and we'll try and fill it. And, yeah, actually though, no, that's true. We'll wait until we... No... Fold it back. My bad. It was my mistake. It really was. It's twice I've done that now. Yeah, now then. Ooh, that's gonna catch on that side. There's nothing I can do. There's nowhere to go. Are we even going to get through that gate? It's going to be exceptionally tight. That I am going to say. Ooh, that is going to be tight. More than tight. More than tight. Now. Ah, just a little bit there. Okay. Now then. Let's see, put all of that practice you've been doing to good use. See if you can actually manage to do this. I've been doing quite a lot of practice with this type of equipment. Let's see if we can actually, yes, get this to go, because it should be cleared now. Right, smashing. Now then, will this work together? That is the real question. I can't see why not. I know I've seen Mr. CDP on FS19 mix and match exactly the same type of things for exactly the same reasons as I've gone on about. Mainly one of cost, yes. Right, but I do think this does suit us down to the ground. In fact, you know, I think we'll lease the Seed Hawk until... No, we won't. No, if this works, we're going to do it. Now that does prove my theory. Obviously we're still getting wool come through. Now I would have thought... But, yeah, well, stop thinking, because obviously it is coming through. Right, so then now this is definitely going to be tricky. Now this is where a seed tender definitely does come in handy. Yeah, because... This monster, it's... Right, let's drop the back, because we don't want to be making this any more difficult than it actually needs to be. And we want to open those up. This is going to cost us an arm and a leg. Now we have actually got some. Yeah, that's true. Let's put some fertiliser in. We have, that's true, got quite a lot of that somewhere. Or did we stick it all? I know we did have some. We may actually have got that and put it in the. Let's try the silo first before. Yeah. Oh, hang on a minute. There is something. Is that lime or is that fertiliser? It is fertiliser. Smashing. Now that to me looks like it's quite a large tank. Yeah, because that looks like a drop in the ocean. So to me that suggests it will probably cost me 50,000 to fill the darn thing. Hey ho. Do we need to fill it? Sure, well, let's go for it. Let's see if there's any in here as well while we're at it. I was going to say if there's any money at all and seeds. No, it probably can't. That is true. Something like this would be seed tender job, wouldn't it? If I'm honest, yeah, this is a beast of a job. Now, at this point, will this fill? I'm sure it does. I'm sure this does fill directly from the field trigger. I may be wrong, though. Don't quote me on that. I'm sure I've done this to this exact one on. Oh, that's a point. Have I got to that stage yet? It does work. It works on seeds. So this has got. Let's go off and then on again, because I don't know where. Is it the back one? I would say it is. Let's go a little bit further forward. Of course, the wheels. Now this is, you see, this is where it does the other contraption. Now I like this, but obviously for filling, yeah, this is where we do need, as I said, a seed tender. An auger, one of those special ones. The 82 Studios one seems like a good idea. And that is, yeah, let's go grab that. Have I, where is the, through there, if I remember right. Oh no, I put them here. Yeah, last job of the day then. Let's go and get the seeds and let's get this done. See if this, we know this works now. I'm going to do this and we are going to, in fact, yeah, let's buy it. We know it works. Oh, do we know it works though? That is true. I can't see it not, but yeah, but it's true. Let's be sensible. We'll go get the seed. In fact, we could do that now and I could get that next session. Let's buy it. The 82 Studios one is, I think it's in miscellaneous. I'm sure it is. I've not used it very often, but it is there. It has come up on special at least twice. It's not one of those that comes up very often, that is true. Now that is one as well, actually. Yes. It's got two. Yes, two of those. Wow. 45 metre cubed. What is it to go on? I thought it was... Now you see, yeah, I put this in and it does look amazing. Yeah, it has to have that, doesn't it? Right, I'm with it. I like that. That looks good, actually. I suppose we could go that if... Oh, that's the olive thingy. Oh, I don't come in here very often. It's miscellaneous section's way too big. Right, come on. It's not in there, so what will you be in? Will you actually be in? It will probably be trailers then, or auger wagons. That's true. It probably is auger wagons. It'll be the little one. It is. So there's the The field bin, 30 metre cubed. There's that 16 metre cubed, and there's a seeder on 8 to 20 metres. I actually like the look of that other one. Now, is it the one that we just looked at in miscellaneous? The only thing is, I'm not sure. Do you know, I think we're going to leave that for another session. I'll tell you why. One thing we are going to do, though, is we're going to test this. We are. At least to make... Oh, Mr. Smith, will you stop leaving things right in the way? Seriously, that's exactly in the worst possible place you would have left it. Right, okay, I stand corrected by myself. Yes, it is true. Yeah, I do have a habit of either leaving things or... Yeah. Now then, canola. We are not having canola. We are... Why will that not let me change it? Okay. I'm intrigued. Why will you not? Close cover. It's usually why. No, I don't want to unload. It's not. Do we need to be connected to the back? Maybe it's an all-in-one system that needs to be completely before I get options. Maybe, because it's got no way of delivering said seeds. No, I thought that was... Ah, no, not far enough back. Aha. Ah, so it is select seed, right, so actually I was right, it does need to be. So then, I do believe we will go partially wheat, partially into, yeah, now we split our fields. This is a manual test, so let's unfold, this time really unfold. We shall use this beast. I'm not used to this kind of view. We do need it to be able to see that beast. In fact, it's still difficult. God and Benny, that is beastly. I haven't used one of these this big since... Wow, that's as good as I can get it. Now, where did I use one of these? It was on... I want to turn on... and lower. We were already lowered. Okay, right. And let us go and see how we fare. Yes, they are beastly. To get these right. But that definitely appears to be working to me. Now, the one bad thing I am going to say, now, so far, we have been using a ploughing system. Not so much do we need that with this beast. So going forwards, we might not need to de-stone anymore, which is quite a nice place to be. It really is. Right, so we will now buy that snippet of a piece of equipment at half the price of the Bourgault. His purchase is X. We do indeed. Yes, what's... Oh, they even knocked the leasing cost off. Oh, I like that. Oh, fantastic. So you actually lease it, but then you buy it. I like that. That must be a mod. I don't think that's base game, is it? I seem to recall in the back of my mind there is a mod that I've got that's something like that. Right, smashing. That's where we're going to leave it. Yeah, we do need to shift the slurry and feed and water and milk and everything. Yeah, we do. That's it. That's where we're going to leave it. We now have a... Tell you what. No, we need to actually... The other thing I do need to do, which I probably will do off camera, is now we need to redo these fields because we've got this in the way. That is true. This needs to completely do. So I may well do that. Grab the little bear. Rip off all of our old courses and remake some new ones. We're going to have to. So, yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it for now. Yeah, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. We have had some awful massive growth. We have, we certainly have, in the form of that monster. That was a fantastic drop. It really was. You couldn't have asked for a more perfect time for that Bourgault to drop, because that would have been 400 grand. It was still, that was a fantastic, amazing thing for us. Yeah, I think one will do us, if I'm honest, because 30 metres is not going to take long to do even these monstrous fields. It really isn't. So if we find them wrong, then we'll grab another one and upgrade one of the other tractors to be a monster like the Versatile. Absolutely. But on that note, yes, I am going to say thank you very much for watching. Thank you for the support, your support of the channel, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.